dine noodle.
De-noodle.
De-noodle. I was like, I thought it said dine nude. I'm hoping not the dine nude.
Alright, well, I'm not looking at this just yet. Let me just finish this off. I'm growing trees, baby.
Trees?
Trees!
Lovely.
I have all the seeds in the world from our infini tree. 7. So what are you doing with the rest of your evening then? Or you just didn't do more tests? Do them till it's painful, and then you'll be prepared tomorrow. And then I'm going to come in and test you in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't put me on edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Show. I can nip this pipe off whenever, can't I? Because the water will still flow towards the bridge. So I can do this now, I guess. Still getting used to all this new janky pipe stuff. It's German for the noodle. I had pieced together. I had pieced together that it was the noodle. For fuck's sake. Oh shit. That much I knew. I knew it was da noodle. I'm glad you clarified, mate. It's always appreciated. Otherwise I could have made a right fool of myself. Which obviously I never like to do. Alright then. I'm doing this thing. Oh wait, I've missed a sink here, haven't I? Ooh. That's not going to be problematic. It's fine. So we'll get these online. We'll get this other sink in here. We'll tell you to only be that away. And then we'll connect our Pisswasser, which is German for the noodle boy, up to here. And yeah, feck it, we'll just run it straight through here. Yep. Yeah, all these are slightly wrong. Cancel. Will that get rid of the thing? No. Lovely. Hey, that's proper fucking lovely, that is. Hey, that's proper grand. Alright, we're getting a little bit tidied up. It's going to be baby steps, but we're getting there. So we've got water coming up here. Pisswasser coming down here. Everything seems to be back on track. These are going to converge into this, which will then sieve it, which will fill up this. Unless it's filled, in which case it will go into here. Beautiful. Alright, so the last thing we need to do, this is now empty. So we can... Ooh, this is a bit of a mess. This can be removed, I guess, but I might leave it here just for now, in case I do end up wanting to bring other cold water up here. And then all I need to do next is get my trees fed. Which is good. Okay. So what did I do again? So I had a little bit of this. And then I fed it from up here. Cool. God damn it. This will be... you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, you go to there. Alright. And... did I have this uninsulated? I did. So it's always going to be like 30 odd degrees around here. What temperature do the trees need? 15 to 40. That should probably be insulated. This bit at least should be insulated. So I know I need the trees to be warm, but don't really need all this to be warm. Let's do that. And depending on how much liquid these trees are going to start taking, I may end up needing another feed. I think we should be alright, honestly. There we go. Cool. And let's just do a little sweep. Oh, this has run out of something. I probably need to do a sweep for salt that I forgot to do before. Or rather, I remembered to do before and then decided it wasn't important. How are we getting on for clay? Oh, we nearly made a ton already. Nice. We're getting there. A little ton of clay. Alright then. So many things have to happen down here. Let's just do a bit of this for starters. Jeez, the food is nearly all lettuce. Lettuce and gristle boys. Is this still giving me... I'm still getting a bonus to wetter. I know we just pumped in like a tank full, but as long as this doesn't start dropping too badly, I'm okay. I'm slightly concerned with, obviously now that we've got more bristleberries in, that this is going to start pissing away, and I'm going to run out of cold water, which would suck. 1240. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. We'll save that one. I might just use this wire for a second. I'm going to need more circuits than another power setup soon, I think. I'm going to want a shipping line coming over to here. Into... oh! Forgot I'd done that ages ago. Alright. Consumable ore. Rust. Consumable ore. Salt. Go. Don't toilets make water? They do make me a little excess, yeah. But it's not a massive amount. It's, you know, a little bit per use. Why is there no lumber? I have many lumbers, but there's none in here. Industrial lumber 7. Go. Yeah, we will get a little bit of extra water off the old toilets, but it's not a huge amount, honestly. Something like 7 kilos per use or something. It's not huge. Can't remember exactly, but it ain't a lot. Oh, wait. So these will need to be an 8. An 8 and 8. There we go. Cool. So now that's tidied out, that feels a little bit better. Again, I'd like to get these sweepers online for automatically collecting this stuff. So the only thing is, the way that I've built this kinda sucks. So wonder if... Fuck. Where can I put a couple of loaders here? They just revealed the update will be the 30th of July. Why are they bothering? July 30th. Hello friends, next week, July 30th, Oxygen Not Included will be launching out of early access. Here's a brief list of things we've added for launch. New asteroids, 3 new biomes, new buildings, colony goals, duplicates to strive for, balance and polish, passes on food, temperature, duplicate selection, and more. For us, launch means that the main features of the game are complete and we feel the general public can enjoy the game. Rest assured, we will continue to be working on the game post-launch. After July 30, we will continue with bug fixes and balance changes. We also have more content we want to explore with the game in the future, and we'll let people know more about our plans when the time comes. Hashtag DLC, £5 a pop. Thank you everyone for staying with us the past 2 years, and look forward to continuing the journey with you. Nice. Nice. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm really not very happy about this layout, but bleh. Bleh. I'll be able to reach a lot of this if I do it here, whereas if I do it there, I can reach it all. Let's put a receptacle in here. I'm just trying to save my dupes some pointless work at the minute. Maybe that would actually be better coming down here. Be closer if I come down here. Then I can just bridge into there. I know I've not got the sweepers and stuff up here yet, but there's not even any trees there, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. Okay, not very interesting, but very important. We have to get this done. And now this can just be dropped. I could have just put this straight into a loader if I'd have been a wee bit more prepared. I could have put it into a loader, then into the dropper. That might actually save me a bit of power. So this is lumber, isn't it? So... Ooh, it'll be a messy boy to do that, but I could do it here. I will probably cock block myself quite a bit though. Let me just think. So these loaders here, I don't have a clue where they're going to go just yet. But Maybe what I could have done was come off here first. Yeah, that would work. So I can come off here first. Go over here. Oh, hello. And this one is lumber, isn't it? The top one. So I can just bridge into there. That does not really save me shit, does it? Alright, so a little bit of base tidying up is needed. So that's nice. So we've now got our liquids moved down to here. We've got some more trees in. Our bristle blossoms are all online now, and it's pretty much carbon dioxide only in here now, which is good. We do have a smattering of oxygen in there, but I don't think they'll ever be able to breathe it, so it should be okay. I could maybe put a cheeky ladder up here. Maybe they'll breathe it occasionally. We've got 3236 hours playing Oni entertainment like that is damn cheap, so I think I can stand to off a few bucks from DLC. Yeah, of course, mate. I'm just saying, that is the business model, isn't it? There's no escaping that. That's why when people say like, oh, Klei's only a little indie dev, they're an indie dev with a very successful DLC strategy. Like, very successful. Anyone that disputes that is an idiot. Look at fucking Don't Starve. Think of all those $5, $10. Much money. But hey, I'm glad. I say value for money this game. I've had my share. I mean, I don't know how many hours I'm at now. 3,064. There. So, considering I've had 6 months off, not bad. Not bad at all. That's a lot of enjoyment. Think of all the salt. Alright, now this is the thing. I would have liked to have made a bit of steel to do these with steel. So I probably need to do like a quick refinery setup. And I've not used the refinery in a very long time. Whew. This game is extremely good value for money. I just wish they would take bugs and performance issues more seriously. Yeah. Well, that's all any of us. Any of us that really enjoy the game, we're not the ones that are screaming for more content. We kind of want the game to just work all the time. It's the newer audience that are desperate for, oh my god, I've played as much of this game as I can and now I need 3 new critters, please. And realistically, they're often the people that have never really gone that deep into the game themselves. They're normally the ones that are just, they've plateaued, they can get to cycle 300 a few times, and then they need more content because they can't see any more of the game's features. And unfortunately, that lowest common denominator is what Klei like to strive for. Which, you know, from a business point of view makes sense. Gee whiz, I've got a lot of carbon dioxide down here. From a business point of view makes sense, I guess. You know, pander to the plebs and the pounds look after themselves or something. I don't know, something like that. I think that's the expression, I'm not sure. But for the most part, most players that are like active on the, you know, the forums and the community, and you know, have played this game since the start and have followed it all the way through and take the time to watch Twitch streamers and YouTube series and all that, they kind of just want the game to be fixed. At least that's the general consensus I find from people's. How is this doing up here now? Oh yeah, it's much more manageable. Let's see if this is going to make an explosion of CO2. So I might do it on this side. But let's see if we can get that tiny packet of... See if we can get that tiny packet of oxygen out of here. There's only one, but it's a big boy. It's going to be a DLC for Oni. Yeah, there'll definitely be DLC for Oni, mate. Definitely. It's just a matter of time. Boosh. Oh, I think we let more oxygen in. Fuck! Oh, he's really struggling. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. I might seal that back up. Lovely. Popped eardrums. I don't doubt it. I'm surprised your skin didn't melt off. Steam guy's actually powering a steam generator. Yeah, down here. Only works intermittently, but it's mostly just to get us some water. So it's just so we get the water off this steam geyser. Steam vent. Which is good. It's giving us our 2 kilos a second, which I'll take. Oh, that's... Thanks for that. Bobek, you legend. It's a big old cloud of CO2. Shit. I love it's going to find its way down here as well, isn't it? Oh well. Right then. So, trees, check. This tree, not check. Tree, check. Be a tree. Is the water still keeping up? It seems to be fine. Seems to be okay. Every now and again this will take a splurge, but we do have the reservoir tanks up on this side as well, so... even has its own shockwave. What, the CO2? That's a lot of gas. It really doesn't matter to me, honestly. I've got kind of an open base at the minute. The only place it's going to gather up is down here, which is a bit trolley, but... Meh. Meh. Alright then. I've put a few vents down here just to let some of this CO2 out. And it'll probably let a bit of hydrogen and stuff into the base as well, but that's fine. This is still ticking along. 1.25 tons. Just leave that going. We've still got some slicksters down here just chilling. They are fine. Okay, let's do a little refinery build. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it just here. It's going to be a temporary job just to get us a bit of quick steel. And I'm probably going to use some of this polluted water that's from here. Is this active? This is dormant. 55 cycles. Bastard. What else have we got? What else have we got to use? I'm going to use this slush wetter. Oh, I could actually cycle some water up from the bottom and use some of that that's down there. Again, I can't remember how the refineries work, so it's going to be a little bit of a place it and tinker kind of deal. Nice tranquility juice with carbon dioxide. What was the reason to open it up? This isn't going to kill anyone. This is fine. The reason to open it up was that I had a couple of tiles of oxygen in here and I couldn't quite get rid of them. I seem to have now got it cleared. So there's no more oxygen in there. So now it's just CO2, so I don't need to worry about filtering this. It will just pump CO2 into my CO2 storage. And then later on we can use this for slicksters. That's the plan. Oh, AED, how's it going? How the devil goes it? I'm going to do this all with a priority 9, because a lot of this is harder materials that only certain dupes can dig. Yeah, let's get rid of that as well. And let's just check if any of the lobies have leveled up. Like Death of Barney. What a dude. Let's get him exosuit training. And ooh, there's a lot of these morale needs that are pretty rough. Rabid Stonesters. What a boy. What else can I give him for morale? We could make some snazzy suits now that we've got a few fibres coming in. I know we don't have many, but we have a few. Oh. No vent at the right side. It can find its way down. CO2 will find its way down. It might just take a while. This is going to get filled, but I can always put some airflow tiles in there in a bit. I'm just not that arsed at the minute, honestly. It's not a big deal. It is warm CO2 as well. Look at it go. Very warm. Very premium. Yeah, so we'll need to make a bit of steel.
Can you hear that?
Oh, can I hear what? No, I don't think so. I like the rolled up PJs, Dan.
Because I figured I'm hot now, but then it might cool down later, so I can just roll that down.
I think we need to make sure we've got a sheet for bed rather than that quilt tonight.
I know.
Because I slept on top of the bed last night, I don't know if you noticed. It was still super warm. Can I have a tour of the base? Of course you can. Of course you can. So you don't die nude. I won't die nude, I'll try not to. Frost burgers, snazzy suits. I don't know if we can do frost burgers yet, because I can't do barbecue in a big amount. I've not really done anything with my critters to collect meat properly, so I don't think we can do frost burgers. I could probably make sure that we're not eating meat, though. Jesus. Yeah, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Have a look at that in a bit. If only Oni model climate change and punished you for all that CO2. Yeah, the big hole in the ozone. AED. So here's a quick base tour, mate. The base itself, we've just got a few rooms, so we've not actually got all that many different rooms at the minute. We've got our massage room, we've got 2 great halls, we've got some barracks here, like double barracks, which you can see are just basic, sort of standard barracks. We've got a couple of toilet rooms. This one isn't working. There we go. I don't think I did the piping properly. Yes, I did. We've got a little rec room up here, which is pretty basic. And then we've got a little nature reserve over here. We've got a couple of hatch farms down here. We've got a Dreco farm up at the top that's getting us some plastic, which is way overpopulated. And we need to kill a few of these boys. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Yeah, we'll keep you for now. A lot of this stuff is just very much not managed at the minute. It's kind of just super basic. But that's fine. We've got some power gen rooms over here with some wood burners at the top, some coal gens underneath, and then some transformers for circuits down here. We've got a little cool a steam vent over here that's powering a turbine. That's giving us some water. Don't look at the plumbing's a nightmare. We've got some rusty oxidizers over here that are giving us oxygen. These are pumping oxygen into a main tank, which goes down here. We've got some electrolyzers over here that are giving us some oxygen. We've got a bristleberry farm. We've got some liquid tanks for storing all of our different liquids. So we've got cold water, hot water, cold, 30-degree polluted water, 90-degree polluted water, and then down here we've got minus 10 degrees polluted water. And then we've got plenty of geysers, capped, polluted water vent, cool slush geyser, polluted water vent, infectious polluted oxygen vent. This is a clay making build, so this just makes me some clay out of this polluted oxygen with these deoxidizers, deodorizers. What else have we got? We've got a few slicksters trapped down here. We've got our cool steam vent that we found that's giving us some water down here as well. We're in the midst of doing something with this salt water with the steam turbine build, but I'm going to crack on with that shortly. And I think that's about it. Oh, and we've got some gas storage tanks I mentioned, so hydrogen tank, oxygen tank, chlorine, carbon dioxide. What is this green thing inside the overpressure tanks? Green thing. This thing? This is ethanol. So there you go. That is where we're up to. That is currently where we're up to. Oh, and we've got like a storage sweepy area over here, but it's not kind of working how I'd planned yet. Need to get some more coal swept up. I might actually change this and do this to an 8 and a 9. It's that urgent. And yeah, we're just pottering at the minute, mate. We've not got the base fully where we want it yet, but it's not far off. I'm probably going to start looking at taking some more dupes soon. But first I want to tinker with this, I think. In fact, I need to get steel, don't I? Let's finish dropping all this crap down. And... Metal refinery. It's been a while. I kind of wanted to leave some more room here for other tanks. Like, we're probably going to get some natural gas at some point. So let me just think about this. Let's say we did get natural gas. And then let's say we did get... What else are we going to have? Don't think we'll store sour gas. If we start playing with sour gas, we'll just be condensing it. What other gases might we have to play with? Polluted oxygen? Maybe? I think I would leave that like that for now. Just to remind me. Pretty big, pretty good. Ah, this is small, mate. We've not really started yet. We are, we normally go much bigger than this. This is just, this is partly me being rusty at the game, so I've not played for a while. And partly me coming into an update and not really knowing how the game plays anymore. So we're going a bit slower than usual, but meh. We're cycle 400 nearly. I'd normally have had a much more varied base than this by now. Much more controlled, but this is what we've got at the minute, and I love it. One of the things that we should really start doing is exploring more up here and finding out what else we've got to play with. But as I say, we'll do this metal refinery build first. And from there, we can get the steel to build some aquatuners and get this going. In the meantime, I don't really want to. I don't want to do any more stuff in here yet. I was going to say I'm going to need some more refined metal, but I might just leave it for now. So, refinement. What am I looking for? Metal refinery. So, do any good materials to build this out of that doesn't actually... Ceramic would have been the one, wouldn't it? Should we do a couple of quick kilns? Get us a bit of ceramic first. Although we don't have... Fuck, we don't have any coal. So I'm gonna have to find some coal to dig out. Oh, I can use this tin, can't I? Shrubble ore. Ah, coal is like a purpley colour. Okay. Well, that's a decent blob up here. Let's get up here with some ladders. And get all of this collected. And... probably going to get some boys stuck up here, but I want to get all of this collected as well. We can rip all these out later if we want. Madison Rose, how are you doing? I will just take this opportunity to say you may be currently very sneezy. Just, you know, just full disclosure. You may currently be the most sneezy person in the base. Just wanted to head you off with that one, really. You're very sneezy is what I'm trying to say. Which the community would agree on which builds were exploitative and which were simply using intentional game mechanics. Most of them seem to pick and choose which exploits they think are fine and which aren't. You're the only one that's the judge of that. It doesn't fucking matter what the community regards. The community, let's just be clear here. The community is an eclectic bunch of people, some of which are still virgins. So take what the community says with a pinch of salt a lot of the time. Play the game however you want to, Moondrake. Do whatever the fuck you want. Don't let anyone, you know, critique you or judge you. Do what you want. There is no right or wrong way to play this game. It is a sandbox game, essentially. It's a survival game. You do what the fuck you want. Hashtag rant. Real life me is sneezy too. It's finally nice here, so I'm sitting in the park with all the pollen. Tree pollen is my killer. Tree pollen gets me. So the park would be death. Virgins. Jeez. Let's get you doing industrial lumber. There we go. Not urgent, but I have a strong opinion on fluid stacking inside air vents. Unlucky, chef. Unlucky. Alright then. What else are we doing now? I say I'm conscious, like, I just noticed how little coal we had. So this is kind of important. Also, coal will allow me to make some stuff down here. We could do a little babby refinery just to get us going. I don't need that much steel. I don't really need that much steel. You're allergic to cottonwood trees and I don't have them in my home state, but of course I go to college in a state that has them everywhere. Oh no. And did you know you were allergic to them before you went to college? Or did you find out once you went there? 'Cause that sounds sucky. That sounds real bad. Die. Okay, so we're going to want some sweepers on this side as well with some loaders, but these are going to be a while to grow yet, I think. Actually, not too far off. I think we've got plenty of lumber coming in now. I think we'll be alright. I am technically waiting on this, aren't I? So let's do this. Get all the boys out here. Can they not breathe as well? That's a bit of a problem. There's no breathable shit out here. See what I could do. This is a 9 kind of job. People want to cheat or not in a single player game, who cares? Question is, did they have fun or not? Exactly, XJ. And again, cheat is too strong a word. It's not cheating. Like, cheating implies that the devs have openly stated that this isn't intended. And that they never have. That is the problem. So, for example, fixed output on machines for a very, very long time, that was considered exploity and cheaty and blah, blah, blah. But because the devs never addressed it, and in fact, in one of their streams, one of their Thursday streams, or fucking many moons back, they actually said that that's like an intended feature. It's an intended feature, they want it like that, it will allow people to deal with temperature. Now they've removed it. Not from everything, but they've removed it from, you know, the most common offenders. They didn't do it for 2 years. So, you know, it's kind of difficult to weigh up. It shouldn't really matter ultimately, but people being people like to bitch at other people for not doing the thing exactly as they want it to be done. Which often causes these annoying little, you know, debates about what's right and wrong. Ultimately, whatever you want to do, fucking do it. Don't let some little specky, spotty forum nerd get to you. Ah, dunk. Dunk. Why? Not like this, dunk. Not like this. Get some oxygen up here. Come on. Breathe. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, I might have just killed Neuro. Oh, I might have just killed a lot of people. How did this happen? I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. I think I've just killed like 3 people. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is why I shouldn't rant. Neuro. Oh, I've just killed so many people.
What have I done?
This is not a good one. Oh no. Oh dear. Right, now that you've mined that. Ah, shit! Oh, God. Bagsy me for a new dupe. Damn it, Shane! So they can hop down here. These can actually get back down. We'll just make sure all these aren't being done. Hold on a minute. So, Neuro... Let's not get rid of that. Shit. I need to get rid of that one so they can hop to the ladder, because Spitter currently can't get to the ladder. If I get rid of that one... Oh, this is a fucking rip. Yellow priority. You might be right. Priority brown mode. Neuro, get the fuck out of there. Neuro, run. Neuro, run. Fastest of everyone. Oh, Neuro's dead. I think the others might be alive, but I think Neuro is dead. Fuck. And Dunk's still trapped. No! Dunk can't dig this, so let's make sure. Let's do this as well. Boop. She's gonna run out of oxygen in a minute. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Alright, Dunk. We're digging you out manually. Let me see. I'm sorry, Neuro! Can't get him out. Let's build him a little ladder. It's the only way I can get him out at this point. Do that. Can you not build or anything, Dunk? Like, are you completely fucking helpless? What is going on? Oh, they're mourning. Well, let's get Anne Grave in here. Oh god, the woman's been cooking to a fucking million degrees. I'm gonna have to turn my fan on a second, guys. It's too hot. Oops. Right, we'll be set. Oh god, warm. Why is Dunk still up here? What's going on? Lifegrowski, my park. Well, it's a shared park now. It's a shared park for all of the dead boys. Is that not okay? Right, don't... What the fuck? Oh, I can't believe we killed another dupe. Sad about that one. I suppose. It's a park for all the dead boys. Whew. Oh, Neuro. Oh. No. But at least I'm no longer mourning. Alright, listen. Sometimes these things happen. It's normally when I'm in the middle of a rant. Alright. It's normally when I'm ranting about forum nerds or something, alright? It happens occasionally. I didn't mean it to happen, but it did happen. But don't worry, everyone. We'll be fine. And where we're going, we don't need gravestones. I'm trying to think of where else I can maybe get a bit of steel. I know I can deconstruct ruins and stuff, but... meh. Maybe we need to level up some more super mega hard diggers. Maybe that's the problem, or one of the problems. So like, Rabbit Stonesters, you're a super duper hard digging digger. I'm going to upgrade your hat. Well done. You've been promoted. Madison... you're already doing exosuits and stuff. I think a lot of these are pretty much capped out. Barcil, super duper hard mega digger. I'm still going to keep you on that. Herman does love ranching. Let's do that. Whisper. I've only got 3 super hard mega digger diggers. Is anyone that loves digging that I've not put on it yet? Anyone that actually loves digging? You love digging, but you're an artist, which is weird. So Alfred will need to make sure is on super hard mega digging as well. Ooh, Lurkin is a beast, but look at his fucking morale. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's just check Alfred and make sure he is actually doing some digging as well. Cool. Whew. Did you patch your game in the last hour or so? Yeah, I did, Jack. Yeah. Let's get him to rant some more. No! There's some definite exploits so a build that could change any gas into another gas, which seems like a definite unintended behaviour that is exploitative. Does it matter? This is the thing, Moon. Like, this... I'm not trying to say that your opinion is not valid. I'm merely trying to say, what does it matter? If somebody has found that out and wants to use it, then I would say that they're cheapening their own experience, personally. In my opinion, they're cheapening their own experience and probably taking a lot of the challenge out of the game. But if it makes them happy, what the fuck does it matter? You saw one that uses liquid to make the electrolyzer automatically, so hydrogen and oxygen. That's been around for about 2 years, Moon. That is the worst exploit in the game. But yeah. You have ice cream and ice pop and a cold drink. Yeah, I'm not sure why the lady didn't bring back any sort of sweet icy treats. But we can't have ice cream at the minute. It would kill us dead. Yeah, the point I'm making, Moon, what does it ultimately matter? Like, again, if it isn't hurting anyone... Motherfucker. And it isn't impacting your gameplay, Shouldn't really matter, should it? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get off this priority 9 shit up here soon, because there's things that aren't getting done in the base. Like, we're not harvesting stuff, and... yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What's wrong with making a structure to sort oxygen and hydrogen? Well, that's the thing. If you have... I mean, you can sort gases with tiles. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just the intended behaviour of the game. Would some people call it an exploit if you're sorting gases without using power, using only tiles? Probably. Some people out there would call that an exploit. Shouldn't be able to do it. We've got machines to do it. You know, I've heard those sort of arguments before on the stream, so... you can freeze a water bottle and rest your balls on it while you stream. I think that is probably what's going to happen tomorrow. I think... oh, sorry, on the next stream. I think ice bottles directly to the balls is what we need, because, Christ... yeah, we talked about this last stream. I mean, there's structures that you can build, like this sort of thing, where it will automatically sort gases for you into their, you know, into where they're meant to be, and there's various things in the game based on how packets move around and stuff. Leafblade, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome, 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 welcome. But yeah, the amalgamator. I know it is such a stupid name. It is the wrong word. It's not an amalgamator. This is taking one thing and making it into two. An amalgam is a mixture of two things. Makes no sense. Silly Klei. Silly Klei with their panicked last minute name changes. 30th of July, my ass. Whatever. Okay. I'm just watching this because I want to make sure this gets done pretty quickly. We are pumping a bit of oxygen in here now, but it's going to take ages. I just figured we've got this third pump in the middle, doing jack shit, so... can't really do anything till I get steel. And I know Wachunga said to me a long time ago, sort your steel out, and I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about that. We don't need that right now. We won't need that for ages. And now here I am. So, fuck. I don't think I care about a lot of these plants. What does the amalgamator do? I don't think I've heard of it before. It's the rock granulator. It's the same building. So it's the thing that you use to crush up, like, you can crush stone into sand, or you can crush ore into refined metal and sand. It doesn't amalgamate, that's for sure. Exactly. Jesus. Do you reckon they just didn't know what the word meant and didn't bother to Google it? Because that is just the wrong word. Like, I don't know. I guess in a very broad sense it makes a metal and sand amalgam. No, it doesn't. An amalgamation is the combining of two things. It creates two separate things. It's the very opposite of amalgam. It's not right. It's wrong. Oh, these dupes are all terrible. Flatulent dupe for the poops. Yeah, got that. It'll ruin all my clean areas. Klei totally dirt on this one. It's totally wrong. Yep. Yeah. Combines them into a big heap at the output. A heap of separate things. I'm not backing down on this one. It's the wrong word. If I had some nearby... See, they've used the word right here. Gold amalgam is a conductive amalgam of gold and mercury. I mean, that should have been amalgamation, but... either way. If we get a bug report, I'm letting them know. I'm letting them know hard. Dear Klei, suck all the dicks. Granulates rock, that's what it does. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just call it like a mill or something. I mean, saying that, the artwork is, you know, this big chompy thing. But It should have been like a mill. Like a rotating disc or a plate or something. That would have made more sense. But I do like the artwork. It used to be a big stompy boot. I don't know if any of you ever remember this. We had all the pictures on our Discord ages back from the game files. It used to be a big boot that like smashed down. That's what it was, a giant shoe. And then they changed it to be like the chomping jaws. Call it a chompifier, done. Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with that? The Chompomatic 5000. It's perfect. Right then, so this is clay and coal. I do not have very much. Now if I do that, will it do it for all of them? Yeah. We're just going to spit out some of this quickly. Nice. Rockman is a beast, has to be said. Alright. Get all these cooking. Lovely. So we've got all that coal out there. It gave us a little bit of a buffer, but we are going to be low on fuel at this rate. I might have to end up whacking a load of manual gens, which I don't really want to have to do, obviously. But I don't know if I'm going to have much of a choice. All this can be ripped out. Don't need any of this gubbins. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Need you for a second. And don't need you. What is that to the top left of your clay maker? To the top left. This thing here, this is like a heat exchanger, Matty. So basically when this is pumping oxygen, it will go through this cooling block here. So it kills off all the germs in my oxygen, because this is slime lung filled gas in here. So I'll show you. So at the moment it's just oxygen in here, and the oxygen's probably killed off most of the germs that are still sat in the room. There's a few thousand left in there, but this is slime lung filled. So in order to kill off the slime lung, I've got a block of metal here that I put my gas through in a radiant pipe, and then behind the block of metal is also some liquid pipe where I'm circulating some cold water. When that water goes above 9 degrees, it spits out and I just dump it elsewhere. But it's basically killing off the slime lung. So you'll see now when this erupts, once the pressure goes above 500 grams, this will start pumping. And then the only thing that will come out past this germ sensor here, so I've got a little germ sensor in the loop, and then a shut off, and that'll pump out oxygen when it's clear of germs. Basically. I say it's just to get me some clay. I need the clay more than I need the oxygen, so the oxygen's just getting spat out in the world at the minute, but I say once it's clean, it comes out here, and then we get no germs coming out this end. There you go. Germs killed by cold or heat? By the cold. So slime lung can't survive above 10 degrees. It's killed off over 10 degrees. So basically this will loop until it goes above, until the slime lung is basically gone. Then as I say, once the water heats up a bit, it will dump some more water in. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Just chilling. Right, that's all done. How are these getting on? How much ceramic have we made? 7 tons. It's not a bad little start. Just finish these off. I need coal in a major way, don't I? Should have probably done more work with my hatches. Oh well. Okay. So just let them finish this, then I'll rip these out and we'll do a metal refinery here. I think I've basically got all the coal from over here. Yeah, let's do a bit of this. Now be careful, nobody gets stuck up here. I'll be very salty. Germ's lives matter. No, Camo. No, they don't. Especially not slime lunk. And especially not when we've not got any slime on the map. I mean, what the hell? Alright, this is literally just me procrastinating now, just waiting to get my ceramic. Yeah, get all that dug out. I've still got this wall of CO2 up here. I may need to open this up to get all this CO2 out, but whatever. Right, you all finished? How much ceramic do we get? 8.7. That's not actually that much ceramic, but it'll do for now. I'm going to rip all these things out. I think we should be able to survive now without meal lice at this point. I mean, I don't know when we last harvested these meal lice, to be honest. I'm going to leave this boy in, actually. Let's get rid of all these. And these. We're living off lots of like wild lettuce and stuff at the minute, and a few bristle blossoms here and there, a bit of meat, a bit of all sorts. I love our little nature reserve. I really like it. That's a bit of lag. Actually, I don't really need to be harvesting these trees with any great urgency, do I? Because I've got my own little farm going, so we will leave them as like a 5, so they can just drop their shit when they want. Isn't it a graveyard? No, it's a nature reserve that was built on the bodies of the fallen. What don't you understand about that? It's not a graveyard. There's a big difference. Have we run out of clay? I think I may have used all my clay up, so this will be a long wait if I'm waiting on it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck this. Alright then. So, not really sure what the plan is here. We'll just bang a refinery down for now. I need to check all the numbers and stuff, because I can't remember the different values for what we want to pass through this. We may have lost the dupe, alright? It may have been Neuro Cuisine. Old Neuroelectric. My super faithful chef boy. Who may now be in the dirt. Which sucks. Alright. So. So does it not tell me the values until I put in my coolant? Does it change the value when I put in my coolant? About the Great Flood of Cycle 280. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about that Great Flood that maybe didn't exist. Do I want to use some oil? So, 2 separate pools of oil down here. Could use a bit of this for now and then dump the hot oil back down here, because I don't really care about this right now, and I'll have exosuits down here anyway. That would be a lazy boy thing to do, but it would work. Polluted water for steel have plus 50 degrees C. Eh? What's that? What's that, Cuzo? It has what now? Fucking warm down here. Is that all my gold? Ooh. Oh, it is as well. Balls. I'm gonna need some more gold amalgam. Printing pod. Excuse me. Well, I don't want to get someone that can't cook. I don't want to get someone in that's asked about decorating, because that's not much good to me. Can't do digging is not very good to me. I think we're just going to take the eggs for now. We're going to be a bit choosy. I use the amalgamator. Oh, wait.